Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's big sponsored stream, thanks to the lovely people at SquareEnix, as we are checking out today Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. So, we are jumping in. You have on Xbox now, we have access, if we want to buy them, Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, if you were a youngster back in the day, i.e., late 90s, late 80s, early 90s, you would know that in the West, we got Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. The way it was, yeah, Final Fantasy 6 was known as Final Fantasy 3. And yeah, that was a fun thing for sure. And now we have actually got the whole. I've got thanks to Square and thanks to Ibs. I've got access to pretty much all of Final Fantasy's Pixel Remaster. So I have 1 to 6. Obviously on my console, if I go here, I've installed 2 of them. I've installed Final Fantasy 6 and I've installed Final Fantasy 5. There's a reason why I've installed Final Fantasy 5, and it is mostly because Final Fantasy 5, if you are a big fan of Final Fantasy 14, Gilgamesh, otherwise known as Greg, came from Final Fantasy 5. So it's one of those games where I'm like, yep, we've got Greg. Or we're gonna meet Greg. So let's, without further ado, jump into Final Fantasy 6 while I finish up sharing my go live in a few places. But this has been a long time coming, because the last time I played Final Fantasy 6 was a lot on my SNES Classic, and I was kind of surprised to not burn the game into the memory of the SNES Classic, because of the amount of times I grinded and played on it. So,
Jeez.
right, let's get this ball rolling, shall we? Where's my dashboard? Hello, B. Welcome in, buddy. But there you go. Look, Final Fantasy 6. Oh, as I said, this one, for those that are also curious, this is genuinely one of the Final Fantasy games that I really started enjoying the music of it. I genuinely started enjoying the music of Final Fantasy around this game, because it's definitely an impressive title. So we'll see that intro in just a second. You can hear the prelude. Let me know if the music's too quiet, because I could bump it up a few decibels. Also, for those that might worry about missing any streams relating to Final Fantasy VI, I'm going to make this a weekend thing, and if you miss the streams over on Twitch, they will be archived in the VOD channel that you are on. So if you are watching this on YouTube on Omega Mario VODs, this is where any new games or old games or ones that I've not got on my standard stream schedule, this is where pretty much they will go. So Final Fantasy VI is going to be a big weekend kind of deal until we complete it. So hopefully we'll have a good time. And yes, Lewis, you and I on Wednesday. So for those on the Twitch audience that want to look forward to that, me and Lewis are going to be doing a stream on another game, one that relates to building PCs, and it's going to be funny because I need to think up the challenges and the rules. It's yeah. Anyway, again, a big thanks to Square Enix for the code to Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. As I said, it's basically the Pixel Remaster for those that are genuinely curious. If we go to a game card of this one and look in the store, Pixel Remaster, to get Final Fantasy VI is £12 because it's on sale at the moment. If we go down to here, this is the Final Fantasy 1 to 6 bundle, which you can get for 65 quid or £52. And that will have Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This actually legitimately means now that on Xbox you can finally buy every Final Fantasy. Except for, I think, 11. And 16. Every mainline entry to Final Fantasy is now on Xbox because of how that works. So if you are ever inclined to play a Final Fantasy game, you can obviously do this on PlayStation as well. I am very much aware that PlayStation also has the same benefit, that every single mainline Final Fantasy game is on there. But this is the first time Xbox has also had that privilege. And B said, remember playing Dissidia and hearing Final Fantasy VI music remixes? Yes. Dissidia is one of my favourite PSP fighting games. In fact, the same thing that I said to Ibs about Final Fantasy III or Final Fantasy VI burning a memory slot in my SNES Mini. Dissidia nearly did the same thing in my PSP. Oh, and also Crisis Core. Alright, let's jump into Final Fantasy VI. The ancient war of the Magi, when its flames at last receded, only the charred husk of a world remained. Even the power of magic was lost. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. Yet there now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past, and use its dread power as a means by which to conquer all the world. Yeah, it was originally called Final Fantasy III, yeah. Because I think Final Fantasy IV was known as Final Fantasy II. Could anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? And ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to get the iconic intro of Final Fantasy VI. Prepare thyselves. There's the city. Hard to believe an Esper's been found frozen there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Bah, probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the intel was good. Ah, yes, our witch. I hear she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kinda makes your skin crawl, don't it? Relax. With that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. The girl wouldn't even breathe unless we tell her to. We'll approach from the east. Move out. Yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get your best music earphones on. Terra's theme. I'm gonna just turn it up a little bit on my end. Also, folks, this is the mount music for the Magitech armor in Final Fantasy XIV. So if you go to Caferus, that is the best place to recreate this. If you ever want to recreate this with your friends in FF14, Caferus. Just get 3 of you in a line walking in the Magitech armor. it's perfect. And also the best part as well about the Magitech armor in FF14, it's a mount you get given during the A Realm Reborn. So everyone who can play the critically acclaimed MMORPG's free trial, there you go. Everyone who ever ponders, do I want to try Final Fantasy XIV? It's got a free trial. It's got a free trial up to Stormblood. I'm pretty sure soon Shadowbringers. So the girl takes point, but don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Alright, so here's our control tutorial. So A to confirm, back to cancel, run, press and hold it. Open close menu, open close map. Oh, auto battle. Oh yeah. I just remembered that Pixel Remaster does the same thing that the newer versions of Final Fantasy 7, 8 and 9. Which is I think 8 and 9. Don't quote me on that. I know the newer version of FF7 does it, which is there's assists where if you're just someone that likes the story of Final Fantasy and not all the grinding and things like that, then you can put on auto modes or make it. Well, I know in 7 you can have it where you don't really battle a lot. But yeah, it's kind of neat that, you know, things like that are in these games, because there are people that just like Final Fantasy's story and don't want to do all the frivolous grinding that comes with it. So yeah, you got your default speed. Yeah, there you go. The right analog stick encounters on and off. Oh! I don't remember that in the Super Nintendo version. I don't remember there being a map. Okay, that's a neat little addition as well. The Empire's got no business here. Oh, the battle music's good as ever. We are playing with the arranged music, by the way, but for those that are curious, because there's 2 feeds of music you can have, original and rearranged. We're going for rearranged. We just nuked that dog. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, we can't get our... Can we? No? Okay, so we can't get our Magitech through there. So... Imperial Magitech armor! Not even Nourish is safe anymore. the other game that comes to mind, right? And I know a load of people would actually say this, and this is why I'm looking forward to Dragon Quest HD 2D. People have said that they wish Final Fantasy VI got the Pixel Remaster, not Pixel Remaster, got the HD 2D treatment. Sorry, I just love the victory theme. Yeah, people think that FF6 should get the HD 2D treatment. I can see it. And if you haven't tried the HD 2D games, there's some that are inspired, but they are also both on Game Pass. So if I quickly go to Game Pass and go to the letter O, both should be on there. Octopath Traveler 1 and Octopath Traveler 2. These games are also released by SquareEnix. And if you haven't played Octopath, definitely give them a go. Because these are visually incredible games. They are made on Unreal. I think it's Unreal Engine. And as I said, that's what the Dragon Quest HD 2D version remake's going to be on. And you can just see how well these worlds are. Yeah, I would say B, definitely get them because they are really fun RPGs. And it will give you an idea of Dragon Quest HD 2D. Because if I remember correctly, I think they're remaking all 3 Dragon Quest games. The classic era. I think they're making all 3 of them. And of course, the other thing about Dragon Quest is that the art of Dragon Quest is by the now late Akira Toriyama. So I would say that if you love Dragon Quest, it's definitely a game to jump into. Nuke that dog for 466. Rip. Got a potion. Nice. These two are brave. Right, we need to heal up. We need to heal Wedge. Biggs, and then if we heal up Terra. There we go. I'm just sitting here loving the music. As I said, the music of Final Fantasy has always been one of my favourite parts of the franchise. If you also want to help the stream out as well, the Go Live tweet has been posted on Twitter, so feel free to like that and RT it. I will gladly appreciate it. And also, one of the other games that we are going to cover on this stream will be Visions of Mana. I did play the demo when the demo came out. I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I did not back up the VOD. So the VOD got lost to the aethers of time. But I will do a whole new stream of Visions of Mana with the demo chapter and continue on from the demo on my save file. Thank you very much, be appreciated, buddy. We got him trapped now! Oh, we got the dogs and people. Oh no. Surrounded. So this is the two-sided battle system. That we're getting taught about here. The coolest part is that you do get this battle system in future Final Fantasies. Like Final Fantasy VII does it quite well. Time Man! No! Time Man! Don't play those! That's the wrong game. Don't play those ones. I forgot to turn that soundbite off. Please, please, please do not play the Persona one. I forgot to turn those off. Don't play it. Yeah, don't, no, no. Oh. I mean, as much as Square and Sega get along in Japan, yeah, please don't play that. As much as the game companies get along in Japan, please do not. I'm gonna have to just turn off my sound alerts, just for today's stream, so they don't play. Yeah. No. I'm actually turning them all off because of I don't want most of them to play, especially any that aren't Square. Mostly because it don't seem right to play other companies' sound bites. So I just need to quickly go through my my extensions and things and turn everything off that's related to extensions just for today's stream. There we go. It's just because, like I said, I don't want to have sound bites from, because, like I said, most of my other sound bites are Sega, Capcom, and whatnot, and it don't seem like that it's on a Square stream, like on a Square sponsored stream. It's all good though, Time Man. It's all good. Right, let's continue on through here. So we've leveled up. We're just going through this cave. At least we should be going through a cave. Defend the mines. Oh, that's a group. Megalodoth and a guard. So we're just going to set these things on fire. Healing beam on Wedge. Not gonna lie, the beams look kind of neat on this. Right, healing force on Biggs. Wait, your sub anniversary? Oh, for HUDs, gotcha. Oh, it's still grid. Okay. According to our source, some miners unearthed a frozen Esper in a new shaft they were digging. This must be it. Oh, here we go. Narsha Mines. A strange light fills the air. Do you want to learn about save points? Just for the sake of stream and education for anyone new to Final Fantasy VI, then yes. As save points, you can use tents and sleeping bags and also save the game. You can also use the save and quick save functions anywhere on the overworld map. So if you press the Y button, this is how you get to your menu. So if we click save here, save complete. There we go. So we got Terra, Biggs and Wedge. I mean, your items go in here, your abilities go here, so you can see that as Terra we have Cure and Fire. You got your equipment screen, so we have a mithril knife at the minute, leather cap, leather armor, and buckler. Your status will be how much XP we're our way. Also, very nice magic defense number right there. So Terra has 31 strength, 33 agility, 28 stamina, 39 magic, 42 attack, 97 defense, 15 evasion, which isn't too bad. And then you can see that while we're in the Magitech armor, we have commands for the Magitech magic and items. And then formation is pretty much how you would know Final Fantasy. So you can have the character be forward or backwards. So you once you get into more later battles in Final Fantasy, whichever one of the Final Fantasy games, most of the time you'll have higher defense if you are set as back, while the ones forward have more attack. Right, let's continue on through these caves. So we can't go through there. Oh, that's a very interesting looking rat. So we have our ATB going, which is our healing. But Bioblast is a good one to have. Ah, nice one, Time Man. Good one on fixing your wireless dongle issue, because that did plague you yesterday, which wasn't fun. I'll handle this. Stand back. That's one way of handling a wall. We're not handing over the Esper. So we just... Here, get them! Oh, here we go, boss time. Hold it! This thing's they must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is? Ever heard of a lightning whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning and stores the energy in its shell. Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. So in other words, don't attack the shell. So if we're gonna hit this thing, we gotta shoot it in the face. If not, we are gonna have to hope that we can time our attacks so it doesn't go into its shell. Ah. Bioblast goes past the thingy. Okay, so now this is a no attack phase. So basically use this to heal up while it's in the shell. And yes, that was me that did the noise for using. There you go. So yeah, always aim for the face, not the shell. I wonder if Magitech Missile will do a good chunk of damage to the face. 496, that's not too bad. Right, it's gone back in, so what we'll do here is we'll just wait. We'll just wait. Like I said, this is active time battle, so we could just wait for his head to come back up. I don't think it's I don't think it's turn based. I think it's time. Yeah, there you go. Right, shoot it back in the face. There we go. Big horrible snail dead. And we got high potion and ether from that. Okie dokie. Right, let's see where we gotta go now. So, here's the Esper. So, this is the frozen Esper. I think this is a mandatory boss that we have to lose. This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. But where's that light coming from? Ah! What was that? Wedge! Wedge, where are you? Hey, what's going on? Uh-oh. Well, there goes our Magitech armor. Rip. Where am I? This is terrible. B, please. Tish. My, and I only just removed the crown. My head hurts. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you'd do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you. In time, that is. A mysterious young woman born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. Poor Terra. Yeah, so we are going to keep it canon name. Terra, use this name. Some characters and symbols may not display properly. Yes. My name is Terra. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Oh, now the dogs are hunting for us. What a terrific name. Again, B. Blimey. Open up! We're here for the Magitech armor pilot. Open this door right now. Hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly. Oh, I found the run button. Achievement unlocked, mystifying woman. Up there. I do like the fact that there is a run button. Right. Oh wow, they hit hard. Oh, if I remember correctly, I think the 34 is actually our mana count. Our MP, pretty much. So if we stand in here, save our video game. There we go. Because I think, if I remember correctly, you can go into abilities. Yeah, you can come into your abilities and cure from the menu. Very similar to basically any RPG nowadays. If you want to, if you ever need to heal up in an RPG, you often find that you end up using cure a lot more than the actual potions. Attacks with fire. There you go. Fire! Now, who doesn't love AoE attacks? AoE attacks are always good. And there's a Phoenix down. Lovely. It's empty. Well, of course it is. Phoenix downs are always good as well. If you ever should need them. Well, we're just going to nuke these guys again the same way we did. I mean, four magic points for AoE fire. I can't remember if that was also in original Super Nintendo Final Fantasy VI. It may have been, but I just never pressed the button to experiment with it. Right, obtained a sleeping bag. Alright, why does that look like a very suspicious looking panel in the wall? Okay, there's nothing there. If this was any other franchise, blow the wall down. So we just set these two on fire. And then we'll also use the potion that just gave us as well. There she is! A lot of the times I don't often use potions. Like most of the times I've played RPGs. Ah, down the hole. Ow, that hurt. Most of the time I don't use potions. Most of the time I'm using my magic to heal instead. So I'm mostly using ethers. My sweet little magic user. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. You're introduced to Kefka. The one character that you would have heard its evil laugh in anything but Final Fantasy VI. Most notably, if I remember correctly, Kefka's laugh has been used in so many Flash animations, it's comedic at this point. But Kefka's laugh is as notable as Mark Hamill's Joker. Like, yeah. With this slave crown, you'll be all mine. It's a shame I don't have the Kefka laugh on a button, because that's what I'd be playing right now. Good, good. Burn them all to a crisp.
Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age.
I don't know how I feel about this. I think something bad's gonna happen.
The lost power of magic has returned to us. We have been chosen. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world. Nothing shall stand in our way.
Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gaston! Took you long enough. Busy with all the robbing and plundering, I presume? A treasure hunter and trail-worn traveller searching the world over for relics of the past. By the way, this character's theme, as you can hear now, funny enough, is the main theme for the mobile game Final Fantasy Record Keeper. I don't know why, but this is literally the first song you hear when you load up Record Keeper. Or when you loaded up Record Keeper. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Locke. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha! Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference! Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. Girl? Don't you mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. This city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narsh? That would be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. So yeah, you met Locke. Here he is. Hey Nightlight, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh good lord, this cave is long.
There she is!
Wonderful! There's a whole bunch of them! Kabow! Oh, a Moogle! 2 Moogles! Moogles? Are you saying you want to help? Kabow, kabow! Kabow! Use us to protect Terra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? You'll fight using 3 different parties. Use left trigger to switch between them. Defeat the leader of the guards before his troops reach Terra, or the battle's lost. Right, so we can switch parties now. So we have these 2 Moogles. And we have Locke. So what we'll do is we'll take this guy. All right, let's try and beat this this group up first. Although, if you're skilled enough, you actually can just do this with one. Do you know what? We're gonna try and steal from this. One of them Moogles was in the SNES cartridge. Was it? Oh, that's cool. Oh, are you saying, Nightlight, that it was on the chip? So when you, like, if you were to open up the Super Nintendo cartridge for Final Fantasy III at the time, it was actually on the internal chip. Because if so, that's actually kind of neat. Mog learned Twilight Requiem. We got a potion as well. Nice. So we are going to use most of the party to attack the enemies if we need to. So that Locke doesn't get too beaten up. Right. We'll use this one to come down and use this party to take over from that one. Maybe not. Right. Dance. Calls upon the power of darkness to attack enemies. Well, that's actually kind of cool. And it only hit one of them. Oh. 69 damage. Nice. Right. Use Locke to beat this crew up. Right, potion on Locke before he's dead. Oh, Mog's on the box art. Oh! Yeah, now I remember. Because it's been ages since I've looked at the SNES Classic. And the box art for the SNES version. I must have missed that. Or just not remembered it for so long. Right, let's use potion on Locke, because there's no point using. Well, actually, we better keep at least one of these. Please keep these Mogs alive, you know. All right, let's do this. So the doggies are dead. Let's see if we can 5-finger discount anything from this guy. Yay, we got a knife! Yoink! That's skill. Can we steal anything else, I wonder? Nope. Ah. Because normally some games would give you two steal opportunities, so it's worth a try. And that was a critical hit. Nightlight, thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. But yeah, I used to play this so much on the SNES Mini. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. Let's take Terror and get out of here. Look at him go. Go, Locke, go. This switch order. What did that do? You back with us now? You saved me. Saved you thanks to the Moogles. I can't remember a thing. It's like my mind's trapped in a fog. You lost your memory? A man said it would come back. Eventually. So you got amnesia? Don't worry, I won't leave your side until your memory returns. Huh? I'm not gonna up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. I'll keep you safe, I promise. Hello, blinking. But, are you sure? Are you sure? We're back at the town. But yeah, so as I said, I played this so much on the SNES Classic, to the point where if you were to look at the SNES Classic, Final Fantasy III, you know, the original era title for it, it would have been pretty much burnt into the SNES Classic's onboard flash because of the amount I played this game. I played this game quite a lot on the SNES Classic, and it is genuinely one of my favorite Final Fantasy games from the amount that I've played it.
Is that... Hey!
It's not safe here. We better hightail it south to Vigaro. Alright, so we gotta go south. Yeah, B. Final Fantasy VI was on the SNES Classic, but under the funny enough, classic name of it. Remember, in the West, it was originally called Final Fantasy III because we never got a chunk of the Final Fantasy franchise. So when 6 came out, they translated it and everything and released Final Fantasy VI as Final Fantasy III. Because Final Fantasy 1 on NES was Final Fantasy 1. I can't remember what one it is for Final Fantasy 2, but people say it was Final Fantasy 2 was Final Fantasy 4. I can't genuinely remember. But basically what happened was Final Fantasy 1 was Final Fantasy 1, and then 2 just went to 4, and then 3 went as to 6. And then when Final Fantasy 7 came out, a lot of people were very confused because it was just the realization of, okay, we've had Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. Why have we jumped to 7? In the West, we didn't get 2, 3, and 5. Yeah. Thank you, Nightlight. We didn't get 2, 3, and 5. Final Fantasy 4 was Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 6 was Final Fantasy 3. Yeah. Yeah, it's because a few games got added to the Super Nintendo Classic. Yeah, so on the SNES Classic, the Square RPGs I know that are on there. If I remember native, actually, why am I saying if I remember natively? Hold on a minute, because I think I've still got the list of Super Nintendo Classic games on my computer. Give me just a second. Let me just scroll through my folders here. Because I would have a list Yeah, I do. Haha! Knew it was here somewhere. Right. Because I do have a list of the native SNES Classic games. I just need to double check. I just need to double check the thing, because I know it was on there. So if I go to, yeah, original games. So the Square ones that were on there was Secret of Mana. So the second game in the Mana series. Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 6. And Super Mario RPG. Those three were on the SNES Classic natively. Yeah, Super Mario RPG is definitely another one that I really enjoyed playing on the SNES Classic. And as I said, it was also another one. It was another game that Square made. But as I said, Final Fantasy VI was one of my biggest played games. Alright, so we're in. So we've got to go south. So let me just save the game here. As we push down towards where we got to go. Nightlight, can you remember if with the fire spell that I can do with Terra, were you always able to do it as an AoE? But when you started it, because I couldn't remember ever doing it as an AoE on the Super Nintendo version. Mostly probably because I never pressed a button to do it. It was actually there, and I never ever considered pressing Z button. Oh boy. Ah, Figaro Castle.
Halt!
Oh, it's you. Proceed. Even cure AoE. I'm guessing it was press the L button then. So on the Super Nintendo controller, it was press the L shoulder button and it made it AoE. All that time I played FF6 on Super Nintendo and I never realised to press the left shoulder button. Although I probably did it a lot in the past, but then forgot about it. Oops. I mean, let's be honest, there are times when it's easy to forget old stuff. Go and speak to the king. Okie dokie. Are you going to tell me the same thing? Yep, of course you are. You wouldn't know by looking at it, but this castle is loaded with advanced technology. For example, whoops, heh, it's all top secret. You nearly blabbered, didn't you, mate? Figaro Castle, second floor. Oh, what's in these rooms? Ah, gold needle.
Welcome.
Oh, it's a shop. Well, do you know what? We'll buy some potions, because, you know, never know when you need them. So, 5 of those. Ethers are expensive. Ah, gold needle, cures petrification. Right, bear that in mind. Echo screen, phoenix down, sleeping bag, and a tent. Okay, right.
Thank you.
Right. What I need to do quickly is while there are ads playing on my Twitch stream, I am just going to go and grab me. I've got to take some medication and go to the bathroom. So I'll be back in just a minute. Right, I am aware that, just for the YouTube audience, I am pretty much aware that the ad breaks that will happen on Twitch don't really show up here. So, so I know that they're going to be blank time frames for, you know, no content. So I'm just going to preface this right at this minute that yeah, that's how these VODs are going to split up, because over on YouTube, no, over on Twitch we run 3 minutes worth of ads every hour, so no one gets pre-rolls, which is pretty good. Anyway, I do want to say a big thank you once again, because as I said, this is a sponsored stream. Thanks to SquareEnix for the code to the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters on Xbox. That is how we are playing them today. Oh, that is how we are playing this version of Final Fantasy VI. And what we're going to do now is we are just going to jump back in and continue our adventure. So let's go and see what's in this other room, because if one's one shop, oh, there's 2 chests. Obtain potion, which I just bought a ton of, and antidote. Ah, that's good. That's poison stuff.
Welcome.
Oh, crossbow. Auto crossbow. Yeah, big stretch. Ugh. Good idea there, B. Noise blaster. Confuses all enemies with a blaster's sound. Attacks and inflicts poison damage to all enemies. Oh. Bio blaster would actually be good for some. One is plenty. One is plenty for what? Nightlight. Do you know what? Bio Blaster would actually be really useful for whenever we have a boss battle. Because if we have the Bio Blaster, and say a boss battle's got about itself plus 3 ads, we can basically coat the whole group in poison damage. Do you know what? I'm going to grab one of those. Right. Okay, let's push the this game along, shall we? Hold a minute, where do those 2 go? Hold on. Phoenix down, lovely. Is there anything up here? Oh, you need one of... Okay. Oh, because they can get reused constantly, yeah, Nightlight? So if I put them in my so if I buy them, then they don't ever run out. Is that what you're saying? Because if they don't run out, then that's actually pretty good. Ah, there's the king.
You mean this young woman is?
Who are you?
Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady on our very first meeting.
The young king of Vigaro Castle, imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution. Oh, it's the the Casanova wannabe. Edgar. Ah.
I am Edgar, the king of Figaro.
Heh. Surprised that someone like me knows a king. Well, I'll catch you two later.
So, you're an Imperial soldier?
Right. Don't worry, Figaro and the Empire are allies.
Feel free to rest here for as long as you'd like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady.
Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities?
I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. I guess your abilities would rank a distant third.
Huh? What's that mean?
Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty.
I didn't realise that it skipped, so... Huh. I suppose some girls would have felt something from those words. But not me. Alright, let's go and follow the king and see what's going on. You wouldn't know by looking at it. Oh, he's just repeating the same line he said. I'm just trying to think, where do we go from here? Rest for a bit? Yes. So I would imagine resting here for a bit would push things forward a bit. Right. I'm just trying to think, where do we have to go now? Can we go any of the side doors like we couldn't? Because there's the inn. Ah, the library. Scholars all over the world are busy studying magic, but you can only learn so much about something without seeing it. The ancients once wielded a force known as magic. Those who mastered the art were called magi. Is there a swimming pool in the library? Another Doctor Who nod. I approve. Well, there's a random bed. The advanced weapons and other items were manufactured here. No, we manufacture here are shipped to South Figaro. Trying to remember where you go now then in this part of the plot. I think you do go to South Figaro, which is just out of the gate and then downward. Because I would imagine laying in the bed and resting up would push the story point forward. Yeah, he's probably gone to South Figaro, which, like I say, is just outside the. So if you press like here and then go down this way. I do seriously love the battle music to this game. I also genuinely think that I'm in danger. It takes me 3 hits to beat a Sandray, which means I need to level up a bit more, or be very careful. But for those that have played Final Fantasy, the active turn. Press L and R to, yeah. On this version, it's actually bound to the B button. So when we're on the field, we can press the we can hold the B button to run. Which is definitely a bit of a there's no oh, I'm gonna rest up in that bed again. Cause the king didn't go that way. So where would the king have gone to? I'm just gonna check the castle again, just for a moment, because hello, Glyphin. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, the king is gone. I said I don't know where Nightlight. That's because I'm trying to remember where he goes, because he's here in this room, and then he comes out of here. And all this does is then go up here to which is why I'm confused. And now I'm trying to remember the place you go directly after that conversation. Don't come to the library. Oh, unless... There's a cave to the right. Also, we learn poison. Poison AoE. Yeah, that's gonna be good. South Figaro Cave. Ah, this might just open up the. This cave leads to South Figaro, but I'm afraid I can't let you through. Go here. Did you go to the... Ah, hold on. Let me go to the West Tower. Oh, I can't do it that way. I actually have to go through the... Oh. The Figaro Castle engine room is down those stairs. The engines are currently undergoing maintenance, so we can be ready to move at a moment's notice if the need arises. I'm sorry, I can't let you go down there. It's too dangerous. Okay, fine. Well, that's something I didn't know. This castle has a basement. And prisoners. And a pot. These good-for-nothing brigands have been locked up for thievery. And worse, you'd best keep a safe distance. Well, this should teach me to go around and investigate a bit more. Right, so you come out of here. Never eat shredded wheat, so this is the West Tower over here. Ah. Yep, this now makes sense. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy. Always thinking of his family. Law. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about a successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar? Are you crying? Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. Ah, oh my god, oh my goodness, it's the train suplexing legend himself, Sabin. Ah yes, Sabin. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now and what he's doing. Yeah, for those that do not know, Final Fantasy VI, everyone knows about Sabin and his heroics of suplexing a train. His Majesty said he'd marry me when I got old enough. Okay. it's something about the Gastalian Empire. Heck, yeah, it seems a bit weird, don't it? Snore. Right. So, okay. We've been to the West Tower. I'll go to the East Tower. I'm trying to think, would there be anything else I need to do now, looking around here? Or do I need to go back to that cave, I wonder? I'd say I'm trying to remember where I need to go for this. No, apparently all I'm being told is about South Figaro, but I can't go there yet until I've done something else. There's something else that I need to do to push the story forward. No, that's just about the scholars and the Magi. Something changed the moment you learned about Sabin. Ah. Would he be back in this? Yeah, yep, here we are. Well, how do you like my castle? King Edgar, there's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire. Kefka, no doubt. Oh my goodness, here he is, Kefka. Silly. Empress Gestalt's stupid orders. Edgar, you pinhead. Why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits. There's sand on my boots.
All gone, sir.
There's a Kefka laugh.
Pathetic idiots.
So Kefka, what in the world brings you?
Out of my way.
Edgar is free. No, Griffin. I'm giving Kefka a style of Joker, not Frieza. Oh dear. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance.
An alliance with this miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh.
I hear you've been busy down south, taking over a country or three. Just what is the Empire up to?
That's none of your concern.
What brings Emperor Geshal's own court mage, Kefka, to my humble castle?
A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here.
This wouldn't have to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, would it?
Lies. She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here?
That's a tough one. There are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all.
Oh, Edgar. You know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro.
Oh boy. I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Terra? Take her to her room. I'd love to stay and chat, but the Chancellor and I have some planning to do. Being a king's not all tea and crumpets. Now, if you'll excuse me. Follow me! So, where is our route? Oh, don't tell me we are literally going, lock? Ah, in here. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. Look, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter! On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narsh is one of us too. The Empire? But I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They were using you. That's all. Things are different now. It's just, I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. Try not to think too hard right now. You'll know what you want to do when the time comes. But how will I know which choice is right? Oh boy.
What in the...
Oh, the castle's on fire. Oh dear.
What's going on?
It's the Empire. Kefka, he...
What do you think you're doing?
Bring me the girl. Now.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, then enjoy the barbecue.
Oh boy.
Fire, fire, ha ha ha. Fire, fire, ha ha ha.
And then everyone's panicking.
The castle's on fire!
Well done, mate.
The castle's on fire!
Again, astute observation. Get her ready.
Yes, sire.
Had a change of heart.
It seems I have no choice. Is it? Or perhaps I do.
Oh my! The brave and noble king abandons his people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful!
Jump!
Off we go on the chocobos. Alright, sink her into the sand. Yahoo!
Figaro dive mode engaged.
I know, Edgar's awesome.
Witness the glory of Figaro.
Let's see what this castle does, shall we? And now the castle is buried into the ground. There's Kefka. Rip.
Go! Kill them!
Oh, a back attack, okay. Ow. 70. Dang. Right. Attack, Magitech armor. Poison. Oh, Poisoner. Can't attack both. Oh, wait a minute. It's RT on... because they're on the right side now. Tools. Ah, here we are. What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really something? That was magic! Magic! Magic? She used magic? Terra? Your name was Terra, right? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, No, we're the ones who should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I, it just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... It doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Terra can use magic, and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us. Right now. Thank you, Lark. Thank you, Edgar. I know, right? Video game logic. Talking is a free action. And look at these two laughing and swooning. Really? You two, get back in fighting. Right, let's bioblast these two. Right, let's try and grab something as well. Okay, we can't steal. Set these two on fire. Then we need to cure. Okay, we need to cure now. Oh, we just nuked them. I did love the fact that thingy. They just stopped and talked. Bravo, Figaro!
Son of a sandworm! You'll pay for this!
That was great.
Are those bad people? I'm scared.
Why have we not got the Chocobo theme yet? I want the Chocobo theme. Well, thank you, Nightlight. I'll see you later, buddy. Thank you for the follow as well. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be the key to winning this war.
Magic?
That Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship.
I don't know any more than you do. These powers don't... No, these powers just come naturally to me.
But no human is born with the powers you have. Forgive me.
What should I do?
The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? Then, I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Please, Edgar's right. There's a cave just south of here that leads to South Vigaro. Let's head in that direction. Oh my goodness, the 3D map.
Come on.
Alright, let's heal up the team, shall we? So, heal up Terra. Heal up Edgar. There we are. Perfect. And what we'll do before we go into the cave is we'll use this just as an emergency save point. There we go. You can always save on the overworld, so that's actually a decent thing.
King Edgar, where are you headed, sire?
Through the cave and eastward to South Vigaro. We'll then make for the returner headquarters in the north. Return to the castle and pass the word along.
Understood, sire. Take care.
Also, B, yeah, I couldn't resist going. Just to do the whispers, because I found it kind of funny that that's what they were doing. It was just basically what would whispering sound like on the map right this minute. Recovery spring. Ooh. So that's healed up everyone. That's pretty decent. Oh, look at that turtle. Look at that turtle having a good time. Man, I forgot how much I love Final Fantasy VI. Couldn't steal. Ah, well. Worth a try. Do remember, folks, this is a sponsored stream. A big thanks once again to SquareEnix for the code of Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remastered, as well as the other Pixel Remaster games. So we do have Final Fantasy 1 to 6, and you can pick this up. As I know, you can grab this on Switch, Xbox, recently Xbox, PlayStation and PC. So if you've not picked up the Pixel Remasters, then you can on basically all the major platforms now. And the best part about these Pixel Remasters is they all have the sound test. So you can go into extras and you can listen to all of the music from these games, both original versions and the arranged versions. So if ever you want to just sit there and listen to a ton of Final Fantasy music, you've got the means to. And they're not that large file size either. I mean, Final Fantasy 6, which is this one's about a decent amount. So I can't see chat for the moment if you are trying to chat on my stream, because my phone did that glitch again where it cuts out. So yeah, I am going to try and think what Final Fantasy to pick up and play after Final Fantasy 6. There are a few that are coming to mind. Final Fantasy 2 is on the list, or Final Fantasy 5. The reason I'm thinking Final Fantasy V is because I want to battle Gilgamesh. I want to battle Gilgamesh, especially as someone who's played Final Fantasy XIV. Mostly because, you know, Final Fantasy XIV is Greg. Did that thing just seriously send Edgar to sleep when I wanted to do an AoE move? How rude. I wanted to do an AoE move and the enemy's like, nope, off to sleep. Also, like I say, if you guys do like this and you are watching on the YouTube VODs channel, I do stream on the regular at 6 PM UK time to 9 PM. A wide variety of games. The link to the Twitch channel is in the description as well, and all that wonderful stuff. So yeah, we'll be more than happy to welcome you over on chilling out with us. As I said, we are not ending just yet. We are going to be live for another 1 hour and 10 minutes. So like I said, we normally try and do a 3-hour stream, and progress through the games. So yeah, do not worry about that. We are not ending just yet. I am just mostly letting you guys know the proceedings. And yeah, I've genuinely been enjoying coming back to play Final Fantasy VI, because this era of RPGs has always been my favourite. And yeah, that was a good turtle swimming along B. A very good turtle. Right, let's have a look. Oh, treasure chest. I was right to come down here. Oh dear, back attack. Poor Locke. Poor Locke is just getting beaten up by every enemy. Ugh. I would imagine that getting hit by digestive fluid is basically a small poison. Also, Terror is 5 XP away from leveling up. I'm going to try and get every single piece of loot I can in this cave. Oh, I can see Locke's got the slightly faster ATB bar. Oh, Terra's gone to sleep. The funny thing about coming back to the classic Final Fantasies, because the last Final Fantasy I fully played on stream obviously is 14. But when I genuinely played through the whole of Final Fantasy 15, 15 doesn't have all the turn-based stuff. Like if you played Final Fantasy 15, you can turn the modern Final Fantasy games into turn-based. There are, you know, ways you can do it. So I think in 7 Remake there's a setting for it. I think also in Crisis Core you can do it as turn-based, if I remember correctly. But obviously, as times have gone on, the Final Fantasy games have decided to adopt a more, you know, the standard action game kind of thing. So if you were to play 15, if you were to play Final Fantasy 15, you would just fight as Noctis, and then have the brief moments where you command Igni or Ignis, Gladio, and Prompto to do things and whatnot. And then I think in Final Fantasy VII Remake, you can fight with Cloud and have Aerith and Barrett do their stuff by using the ATB system. But in realistic sense, you're supposed to alternate between using them, because the AI will attack the playing character. So what Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm pretty sure by extension Rebirth, what they want you to do is alternate between the characters, but have them do a small amount of attacks and then switch characters. So do a small attack flurry with Cloud, then switch to Barrett. Do a shooting barrage with Barrett, switch to Aerith or Tifa, and so on. Which is kind of a clever way to do the turn-based aspect. I am going to try and get a PlayStation 5 in some way so I can play Final Fantasy 16. Because I know Final Fantasy 16's just come out on PC. But I can't play it because my laptop is rubbish. And I know it can play on things. It can only just play on a ROG Ally. But you have to do a lot of work on that, and it's not. What, in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, Griffin? So like do a small barrage and then a big ATB spend and then switch character. Because that's what I kind of did in Final Fantasy VII Remake. I did like a small barrage and yeah. So yeah, in 7 Remake, it's do a small barrage with Cloud and then do something like Braver or one of his stronger slices, and then while he's doing Braver or whatever, you switch character. So then you basically switch before Cloud does the animation. So the second that Cloud starts Braver, that's when you switch to Tifa, Barrett, or whoever's in your party. And then that way you can still put damage towards the enemy before Cloud does Braver. It's the same thing you do in the mobile game as well. If anyone's played the mobile Final Fantasy VII game, the Final Fantasy Before Crisis, or I think it's something like that. I can't exactly remember what it's called right now without looking on my phone. But if you've played that, it's essentially the same thing. So you build up your ATB bars, and then when you press one of the moves for one of the characters, you then press the other 2 characters in your party and press their buttons, and do it that way. It's more or less queue up what they're doing. South Figaro. What a lovely town. Let me teach you how to ride a chocobo. Press confirm or up on the D-pad to move forward. Change course by pressing left or right on the D-pad. Press the left trigger to change the view. You can also control it the same as when walking. You can dismount by tapping cancel, but be careful, the bird will return to its pen as soon as you get off. 80 gil to ride a chocobo.
Hello.
Our shops carry weapons, armor, and relics of the utmost quality. Good to know. Welcome to South Vigaro. Right, so let's have a look here then, because this is the item shop and the inn. So, welcome. So let's have a look here. We got 6,000 gil. Prevent darkness. Prevents poison. Prevents petrification. And a book detailing knighthood's moral code. Causes the bearer to cover critically wounded allies. So Edgar's got a mithril sword at the moment. Terra has a mithril knife and Locke has a dagger. Doesn't have anything in his left hand, mind you. And then here's your little optimal there's your optimal setting. So if you ever wonder or just want to quickly set up if you ever want to quickly set up what items they equip and things like that, then you just click that and the game will do it for you. So let's go up here and go into the inn and sort ourselves out for the night. Well, in-game night. Because you cannot save while in a town. Like, you can only use specific. Oh, there's someone sleeping. Hold on. Can you interact with them? Vigaro Castle stood up to the Empire? Great. Now we'll all be drawn into the war. Oh dear, he's not impressed. Why is there a strange ninja fellow at the Right, ignore us and maybe we'll just disappear. Back off, Locke. That guy looks familiar. He come and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his wintry gaze lies a face known to none who live. Shadow. Yeah, that's Shadow, alright. He's an assassin. He'd kill his own best friend for the right price. Guess we better steer clear of him. So yeah, we just got introduced to Shadow. Duncan's been training his boy Vargas along with his other students. He's always grumbling about how the kid never seems to be making any progress. That man at the counter's got a nasty look about him. I hear the Empire's been invading one town after another. I wonder how safe we are in South Vigaro. You look just like that student at Duncan's. That's because you're looking at his twin. Beyond Mount Colts lie the Saber Mountains. Right, where's the item shop, I wonder? Because if that's the bar, that's the inn. Normally in places like this, there is a item... over here. Here's the weapon shop. Okay, right, let's see how much your weapons are, shall we? Right, so we got a dagger, we got 2 mithril knives, got 1 mithril sword, and we got a great sword. Edgar and Terra can use those. Although I don't really... Right, view description. Heavy sword with a thick, broad blade. Attack 54 points. So if we take the mithril knife, we go from 30 attack to plus 54. Right, we'll buy 2 of those. One for Terra and one for Edgar. There we go. So that's going to give us a lot more I need to get something to put in Locke's right hand. No, the left hand, like a shield or something, so he doesn't have like the lowest defense stats. Or I could just buy all 3 there we go. So buy a Kempo Gi for him, cotton robe for Terra, hairband for Terra, and then 2 plumed hats for the fellas, and then 3 heavy shields for the gang. There we go. So now we can just come here and chuck all of the upgrades on them now. So kind of weird that Edgar doesn't have a jacket piece yet. Also, Terra's just gonna have 1 less defense point than the other 2, but that's fine. There we go. Everyone's armored up now. I'm just trying to think, because we go somewhere now to push the next part of the story on. Welcome. So this is just your shop again. I wonder if it's near the... No, it's not near the top of the town. I wonder if it's back in the bar. Ah, or is it near here? Hold on. Head east and you'll see Mount Colts. So if we head east from here... This town's defences are tight, even with their Magitech armour. The Imperials won't find it easy to get inside. Ah, right, hold on. So if it said you'll see Mount Colts if you go east, I wonder if that means we've got... Oh, we found a cherry. Okay. So we've got to go. We've got to go east to the mountain. Do 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 do. Mount Colts. Here we are. Oh wow, we're getting pummeled. Yeah, these are hitting for a good amount. Edgar's leveled up. So Edgar's gone, well, he's nearly got 200 health. That's not too bad. Oh, you can turn the mini-map off. That's good. That's good to know. I see a treasure chest there. That's a crit. For those that are wondering, how do you know critical damage in Final Fantasy games? The screen will usually flash. So if you get a really good hit, the screen will flash for a second. It's a really good tell as well, to be honest. It's always pretty good if you get a critical hit in Final Fantasy. I wonder if I can steal anything from these two. Couldn't steal. Ah, dang it. I think we're going away from that treasure. Yep. Oh. Who was that that just jumped? Hold on. Let me just check this other door a minute. Oh, a tent. Lovely. There's one thing you always want to do in Final Fantasy is try to get them as many of the treasure boxes as you can, because they normally have really good stuff in them. Or in Final Fantasy VII, you often find materia. You'll often find a good few materias in corners of the map in FF7. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably set up Cure in a minute with Terra if these enemies aren't dead from getting attacked. There we go. Our magic points have gone up as well, which is good. And so I always just genuinely think that the Final Fantasy games are definitely the most fun to jump into. Especially, you know, you can jump into any Final Fantasy and pick it up really, really easily. Oh, there's another crit. I would love to know, right? Anyone who is watching it, anyone who's watching this in the Twitch chat or on the VODs channel, do you have a favorite Final Fantasy? If you've played any of the Final Fantasy franchise, do you have a favorite? Because the thing is that because of Final Fantasy doesn't really have, like, the mainline games aren't connected, like they're all their own different universes, which, you know, funny enough, Stranger of Paradise calls them dimensions. The only time that a Final Fantasy game has a sequel is when it's called -2 or something. So Final Fantasy 13, for example, has -2 and Lightning Returns. Final Fantasy 13, or Final Fantasy 7 has Crisis Core, which is a prequel. Final Fantasy 7, then Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy 7. And then you got 10 and 10-2, or Final Fantasy X and X2, and then you got, I think it's Final Fantasy 14, not 14, because that's, you know, the MMO. Final Fantasy 4 has parts after that one. You played some of 7, Griffin, and half of 10. 10 is a 10 is a is a good Final Fantasy game. I do like 10. Final Fantasy X also has the voice of James Arnold Taylor in the English dub, and his Tidus is really good. But I know some people be like, huh, what? Yeah, I would say Tidus is an interesting character. I know some people rip on Final Fantasy X because of the you know, the scene where it's like but that's probably because of voice direction. Let's not forget that it was early video game voice acting, which meant that giving voice direction for a pivotal moment in a game and early days of 3D animation, of course it's gonna both look and sound strange, because you're telling a voice actor to do this, and you don't know how it's going to be animated. The scene's still good though. Like, I don't see any problem with the way that the Tidus laugh went. Okay, right, I need to find out how to get into that cave. Before I summon too many extra fights. Not that I'm complaining about extra fights, it's just running out of magic to keep the party alive. Also, the amount of times I'm literally sitting here bopping to the music. Like every time we get into a battle, I'm just bopping my head to the music. Chivo! Thrifty spender. Obtained 10k gil. Nice. Oh, there's a save point. Okay, right. I'm gonna use an ether on Terra just so she's got extra magic. And then a potion on Edgar. Lock is still fine. We're gonna run into something that's probably gonna be the reason why we have a save point. Oh, hello. Shoot that with Bioblaster, so it's got a little bit of poison damage being applied to it. There we go. Edgar's leveled up again. Also, the other fun thing you can do in the Pixel Remasters is you can change the font. So as you can see, I have it in the classic style, but there is a modernized font. Oh no, a preemptive strike. Well, bioblast everything, set everything on fire. Well, that's one way of nuking a whole enemy group. We also got more magic for Terra. That's good. Is there anything over here? Nope. Just extra steps. The best bit about leveling up though is that every character gets extra defense. Also, we just grabbed a potion from the middle enemy, so perfect. Couldn't steal anything from that one. Okay, right. Cure all. Ah, here we go. Oh, is this the mysterious guy that we were chasing? Yeah, it was. Huh. Let's see if I can try and steal anything from... Yep, we stole another potion. The thing that makes playing a thief character really interesting in terms of Final Fantasy is always try and use steal on any enemy, because chances are you can get some really interesting loot from using the steal command. Sabin sent you, didn't he? Who are you? Sabin? Is he here? You were the one sneaking around us the whole way up here, weren't you? And if I was? Well, it doesn't matter who you are. I have no intention to surrender. Hey, Ninty Gold. I'm enjoying this, buddy. I'm enjoying just coming back to playing Final Fantasy VI. You'll be starting it after you finish Final Fantasy V. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm jumping into like my favorite Final Fantasy games with the Pixel Remaster and Ninty. So it's like, yeah, first one I play, Final Fantasy VI. One of the next one I'll probably play after this is either Final Fantasy 4 or Final Fantasy 5. It does kind of depend, but I might play Final Fantasy 2, like the original Final Fantasy 2, not what the West got as Final Fantasy 2 back on the NES, which is 4. You got the rest on the Switch, but it hits different on Xbox, I think, because of achievements. Yeah, achievements do change things, Ninty. Woe is the day you met me. It'll be the last day of your lives. Oh, boss battle.
Boss battle.
Oh, I couldn't steal anything from those. Okay. Right, cure all. Okay, Locke is so dead. Ah, Locke. Really, mate? I was just going to say, do you know what will happen while I'm trying to wait for everyone to get cured? Locke is going to die again, isn't he? Right. If I try and confuse all the enemies... Ah, there we go. Vargas is now open.
Come on, what's the matter?
Let's see if we can yoink a potion off of him. Yep. Well, I'm just now going to down that with Locke. Thank you very much. Nick a potion off Vargas. Chug it. We are hitting him for nearly 100, which is pretty good. Let's see if we can keep up the damage. I don't think we can steal anything else, so we'll just keep wailing on him. Although we do definitely need to queue up another heal just in case. Right, go into defense mode. Just in case Gale Cut comes along.
Come on, what's the matter?
Okay, they're beating Tower up. I'll see if we can poison him.
Enough of this.
Uh-oh. I'll send you all to the great... Oh, no. That's enough, Vargas. Sabin! Ah, if it isn't Sabin. Why, Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan? How could you murder your own father? The fool snubbed me, his only son. The fool, he chose you as a successor. That's not true, our master. It's true, and you know it. It's written in that ugly sneer across your face. He wanted you to be a successor, not me. He knew you had the most potential. I'm sick of listening to your lies. I've got far more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? Blizzard Fist!
Whoa, okay. Off we go.
Well, that's certainly some potential. Ah, Sabin. My father was right to see so much in you. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together. And now fate will send you to your doom. Now, get ready to join your beloved master. Oh, we got 60 seconds to blitz him. Alright. Suplex! Why hold back, Sabin? Your time's almost up. Oh my god, he's got a key blast. Time to put an end to this. I need to use a blitz technique, like the master taught me. Select Raging Fist from the blitz menu, then press left, right, left on the D-pad, and then the confirm button. Nothing will happen if you make a mistake. Okay. Raging Fist! Oh, nice. You already learned that technique. Vargas, if only you hadn't been so consumed by pride. Well, Vargas is gone. That's a W. Sabin. Edgar? My brother? Brother? You're his twin brother? His brother? At first, I thought you were another one of Vargas's bears. You thought I was a bear? I guess I'll, take that as a compliment. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Saber Mountains. To the Returners' hideout, no doubt? So, the wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things were going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? Sabin, you'll join us? I think Duncan would rest easier knowing his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. Yay, we got the party! obtained another tent. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get down here. This is the one I told you about a month or two ago, is it? What do you mean, Griffin? Do 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 do. You know what? Suplex! Ow! I love having Sabin on the party. just straight up suplex a dude. One of the many reasons I love Final Fantasy. Where are we supposed to go now? Hold on. Ah, the Returner's hideout. Here we are. King Edgar, this way, please. Why, thank you. Ah, here's a save point in here as well. Alright, let's grab this box. We'll save the game in here, and then we'll go on to the next cutscene, and then I think that will be where we wrap things up. Well, when I mean cutscene, well, next interaction. Oh, I see, Griffin. Bannon. We brought her with us.
So, this is the girl. The one to whom the Esper responded.
Esper? It seems the Empire had complete control over her.
Carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes.
No, that's not...
Terra!
For heaven's sake, Bannon. The girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open. But someone went and opened it anyway, and so unleashed all the evils we know today. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light. Hope.
Huh?
Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are this world's last ray of light. Our final hope.
Bannon!
I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while.
Alright, grab the Phoenix down while we're here.
The Empire took someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me.
That's why I joined the Returners.
But there's no one important in my life.
I have no family, no friends. That's not true. And even if it was, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. Those people could be counting on you. Ah, good old Locke. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna talk to Sabin here. I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own, ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn red as a tomato. Right. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll save the game here, and then we'll talk to Edgar in the next in the next stream. So I will say we call it there for today, because of yeah, I would say that's a good enough amount of progress to go through. But a big thank you once again for those who have been watching, who have been joining with the stream and enjoying it. As I said, this is going to be archived on the Omega Mario VODs YouTube channel. So let me just grab a link to that for you folks. I am in the process of uploading another VOD to the channel as well. So this is technically the second VOD on there. And as I said, the VOD channel is essentially going to be for first time game playthroughs. So in case of this game, and then anything that we will have in the future. So Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster will be on here. So will Visions of Mana, and anything else that we have got coming up. Once again, a big thank you to SquareEnix for the codes to the Pixel Remaster. So we got Final Fantasy 1 to 6, and we also have Visions of Mana, which is got all of that, all of the stuff included with that. So if you are on the Twitch side and you want to follow the VODs channel, then there is the YouTube link for you. And yeah, as I said, feel free to drop that one a subscription and things like that. And as I say, that is where you'll be finding all of the JRPGs and basically any new game that we play on stream. So it would be streams like this with Final Fantasy, Visions of Mana, whichever other games that I will have content done for, and all that stuff. So what I want to say to you right now is do take care of yourselves, have a good night, stay safe, stay awesome, and bye bye for now.